Every crime scene tells a story. Most people read the body. I read what's missing from around it. Absence is data. A door that should be locked and isn't. A dog that should bark and doesn't. A woman who should be afraid and isn't. I've built a career on that last one. On the calm that shouldn't be there. Tonight is the third time I've seen it in 11 years. And I still don't have a name for the man leaving it behind. Millhaven Docks, Warehouse Row. 5:47 in the morning, low tide. A fisherman named Warwick found her and thought at first she was sleeping one off. People do that here. Sleep it off on the pier, wake up wet and furious at themselves. She wasn't going to wake up. Female, mid-30s. No visible trauma to the face. No bruising on the forearms, no torn nails, no skin underneath them. In my experience, that absence is louder than any wound would be. Because people fight. It's involuntary, animal. It happens before the brain decides to allow it. Unless she never had the chance. Or unless, somehow, she never saw a reason to. Her hands were folded over her stomach. Not fallen that way. Placed. Nobody dies and lands like that on their own. Someone arranged her afterward, carefully, the way you'd lay out a body for a wake. Which means for a few minutes last night, this dock wasn't a crime scene at all. It was a viewing, and low tide matters. High tide would have taken her out past the breakwater by morning. He either knew the tide charts or he checked them. Either way, he wanted her found. Her name was Renee Alvarez, 36, logistics coordinator for Holloway Freight. 6 years with the company. Her supervisor called her the one who never called in sick. No spouse, a sister in Corwin Bay who hadn't heard from her in 4 days. 4 days. Nobody reported her missing because nobody expected her to need reporting. That's the first thing he counts on. That's selection. There's a mark on her left wrist. Small. A spiral, cut clean into the skin. 6 turns coiled tight from the outside in. The cuts are even, unbroken, confident. Whoever made this wasn't rushed and wasn't afraid of being caught doing it. Which means either he was alone with her for a long time, uninterrupted, or he simply wasn't worried anyone would come. Dr. Okafor runs the post-mortem that evening. I stand in the corner. Standing in the corner is where you learn the most. And nobody watches what they say around a man who isn't asking questions yet. Cause of death, asphyxiation. Manual, not ligature. Bruising consistent with a hand, not a cord. Time, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. And the spiral. Okafor confirms what I already suspected. It was carved after death. The dying wasn't the point. The signature was. One more thing, small enough that it almost got missed. A fiber caught under her collar. Tarred rope, hand-twisted. Her apartment tells me less about who killed her. It tells me more about who she let close enough to try. No forced entry. Nothing broken, nothing missing that her sister could name. Which fits. Her calendars mostly work. But 9 days before she died, one line, in her own handwriting. Harbor Society, Old Millhaven Talk, 7 o'clock. A public lecture, maritime folklore, ghost stories, the old harbor legends. Renee Alvarez went to a talk about old sailor superstitions. That's not a coincidence I'm willing to file away. That's an introduction. 3 people were near those docks the night she died. Grant Pruitt, a woman walking her dog, and a man who insists he wasn't in Millhaven at all. 3 lies, none of them yet the one that matters. The dock's one working camera has a gap, 4 minutes and 11 seconds, time-stamped 11:51 to 11:55, exactly inside our window. That's not a malfunction. You'd only know to use those 4 minutes if you already knew that camera. Which means this isn't a stranger. This is someone who stood on them before, long enough to know the tide charts and the blind spots. Most killers are chaos wearing a disguise of intention. This one isn't like that. Everything about tonight was controlled. Men who kill in anger don't fold hands afterward. Rage doesn't tidy up after itself. It might be the only time he ever fully has control. Records office calls back faster than I expect. Say that again. A spiral. Carved post-mortem. Corwin Bay, 6 years ago. Same mark, same tarred rope fiber. I keep pulling threads. 12 years back, Ashdown. 14 years back, Fenwick Sound. I requested the original photographs. Under magnification, there's a spiral. 1 turn, just 1. I spend an hour in the harbor archive. Sailors used to carve a spiral into driftwood. A ward mark. It sealed the eyes shut. He's not decorating his victims. In his own mind, he's performing a burial rite on people who were never supposed to need one yet. Now I know where a person could learn a detail that specific. A public talk at a historical society. Rene Alvarez probably shook hands with the man giving it. Fenwick Sound, 14 years ago. 1 turn. Ashdown, 12 years ago. 2 turns. Corwin Bay, 6 years ago. 3 turns. The gaps aren't even. A relocation, a marriage, a stretch in prison. Men like this don't usually stop. They just get interrupted. Nothing with 4 turns, but there's a case with 5. And now Rene Alvarez, 6 turns. 1, 2, 3, then 5, then 6. He didn't skip a number by accident. A man this precise does not lose count of his own work. Somewhere, there is a 4th mark I have not found yet. A body nobody has connected to anything. I am chasing one who has been ahead of me for 14 years and is only now letting me see enough to know it.